Kuala Lumpur have used tear gas to break up thousands of demonstrators calling for electoral reforms. Now, the activists want changes ahead of general elections expected to be called early next year.
The Malaysian government had earlier declared the rally illegal and deployed hundreds of security forces to Merdeka Square. Hamish MacDonald was there.
This is democracy, Malaysian style. Riot police surrounded the protesters and moved in with water cannons, dumping their chemical load. The police have just sprayed chemicals on the entire crowd. This was, until a few moments ago, an entirely peaceful protest, but they've just come along and sprayed chemicals into the faces of hundreds and hundreds of protesters. Thousands ran into Masjid Jamek, one of Malaysia's most historic mosques. They screamed for open democracy and emerged again, defiant. They screamed for open democracy and emerged again, defiant.
Do you think the people are afraid of the authorities? They are not afraid. That I can assure you.
Defiance was met by shots of tear gas. This rally was organised to demand free elections, a contentious issue in this country which has had one party in power since independence. That ruling party, UMNO, said the protest was illegal.
Of course, if there is a clash, and then of course people will not be very happy. But it's the thing that we try to avoid. That's why we say that if you want to have a gathering, get a peace permit.
Elections are widely expected to be held early next year, but today Malaysia's democratic values were truly tested. Hamish MacDonald, AlJazeera, Kuala Lumpur.
Well, joining us now in the studio is Jeff Wee. He's an independent journalist based.
I thought I only expected that to happen and nothing less than that. People have started to speak out, and I think it's high time that the government take note of what they are talking about. They have to start to listen.
But the government had warned demonstrators that this was an illegal rally. It warned that it would react accordingly.
Now, the thing is that there seemed to be a practice of double standards. Recently, when the Kandirais visited Malaysia, there had been the Prime Minister's son-in-law led a mass group of protesters and get crashed into a private property, and that was allowed by the police. So I think people are expecting the same kind of treatment for this mass rally this round.
Now, the demonstrators are saying that by taking to the streets, it's the only way that their voices can be heard. But the Malaysian government responds that it does allow blogs such as yours in Malaysia, and it does allow independent publications to broadcast on the internet. So what's your response to that?
I believe that people want to send a signal that there is a strong sense of urgency, that it is high time we reform the entire electoral system. And nothing gets done unless you get it petitioned to the king, for example. And this is exactly what they did this afternoon. And for that, I think that is what the people wanted. They wanted to have reforms in the electoral system to be institutionalized.
Now, there were plenty of activists seen today, but there was also a thought that it was fueled by opposition members, which actually kept some activists away. How political do you think these rallies have become?
You see, this event was organized by Per Se. It's a congregation of 71 entities, and out of which 5 of them are registered entities, political parties. That lends credibility to the entire event. So I don't think that is being hijacked by the politicians. That is just sheer spin doctoring by the mainstream media.
Okay, Mr. Wee, many thanks for your thoughts today.
Pakistan's attorney